Alright, let's start over. So we're gonna go and catch the Snorlax after, and that's gonna clear up a path through Diglett's cave towards Western Kanto, which is like the last third of Kanto. Guess we could have gone and caught the Snorlax earlier for stronger Pokemon, I guess. We didn't necessarily have to wait. What last time was, well, critical, which is random luck. So let's see what this does this time. So you can't really use a status move on Snorlax, but it's already when it's already asleep. It's a matter of course. You can catch it when it's asleep. Knock it down to a red. That's nice. It does have leftovers on it. That was shockingly easy, considering how hard Lugia was. So what we can do here now is we are going to go and add Snorlax to our team. Snorlax is level 50. It's the second. Snorlax is one of the best Pokemon in this the generation. Snorlax in Gold Silver Crystal is really strong. Worth adding to your team. We're gonna deposit Sudowoodo, I think. And we're gonna withdraw Snorlax. Snorlax already has leftovers, which makes it even better, because leftovers is one of the best attached items to a Pokemon. So that's amazing. Now we have a Snorlax in the lineup. We have a Lugia. It's great. An interesting lineup here with Feraligatr at 77, Snorlax at 50, Lugia. Donphan is a silver exclusive. Then we got Gyarados and Raticate. Let's see what else I've caught though. Before we keep moving. Rest is a great move, obviously, on Snorlax. Because it's so bulky as a Pokemon. not that strong. Alright, so let's look at Snorlax's moves. Snorlax has Snore, Body Slam. I mean, they're pretty decent moves, right? So Rollout probably could be replaced with Strength. So if we think about it in terms of powerful, Snorlax is a very strong Pokemon. Body Slam's a great move, so you want to keep rest on it. Leftovers is great on it. We can put, for the time being, we can probably put Strength. There's certain TMs you can also put on that you can get again as well. Body Slam up. Rest is the ultimate heal move. We're gonna move that. Snore is an okay move, but there are better moves. Still, this is gonna be pretty good. Here we go. We are through. We could have gotten the Snorlax slightly earlier, but still pretty good. Snorlax is also useful in Pokemon Stadium 2. It's going to be a great Pokemon for Pokemon Stadium 2. Alright, we are in Diglett's Cave. You may be shocked to hear that there are both Digletts and Dugtrios. Oh, critical hit, of course. Let's catch one of these, just for funsies. Let's try to catch a Diglett here while we're here. Jeez, Raticate is too strong. What? Well, maybe not then. The interesting thing is they're back at their old levels. I think Cut's gonna be too strong too. Ah, well, whatever. That's fine. We're through into the western part of town. We are on Route 2. Grab the carbos because I have so many items. First visitor I've had in a long time. But again, can't pick up the nugget. So there's that tree, and then we can go down this way. Chop down a few more trees. Meridian City to Pewter City. Let's head up. I was whipped. Catcher Doug. This is the old Meridian Forest. It's not as fancy in this one. It's kind of been minimized a little bit. But this is Meridian Forest. Can't think of like any items. That's our last opponent on Route 2. We are in Pewter City. Let's take a look around. Stone Gray City. Mountain Moon gift shop now open. So this is a big deal, right? Because Rainbow Wing gives you a chance to catch the other legendary in the other game. So we're gonna go ahead and save here, but that's gonna be a good, that's gonna be our next step in the process. So we've got, what was that? That was a Ice Berry. And a Mint Berry. Pewter Museum of Science is closed. Where did the door go? So it seems like when places close in this world, the doors disappear. They just close it in. Type Pokemon. It's interesting because like the things you can buy from these places are still like the old stuff. Like you can't buy an Ultra Ball in Pewter City, for example. Alright, so we've got a Rainbow Wing, so let's play. So what we gotta do here is we've gotta go take the Magnet Train. And then we'll go back and fight against Brock. But Saffron City. And we are back in Johto in Goldenrod City. We're gonna fly to Ekrutik City. Is the Tin Tower? Alright, here we go. Tin Tower. Hop around a little bit. Or if there are Ratatas up here. I suppose this section I probably could have done a little sooner and moved towards Pewter for the Rainbow Wing and gotten stronger Pokemon, but didn't really think about it at that point. Just flow with Lavender Town, though. These puzzles, I mean, it's a puzzle, I suppose, but it's not really that complicated of a puzzle, so... You're just hopping around like a bunny. Do I know where I'm going? Absolutely not. But... there are only so many places you can hop, so... Looks like there are a few items, though. Super Potion, again, not super effective. But... even an escape rope. The idea is you want to climb all the way up. I think it took me back a way, so that was probably not the right way to go. Pathing-wise, we do this to go up, and then we actually probably want to go this way. Nope, that's not it either. Kind of interesting. We're in a little bit of a maze here. You can't take it this way. Interesting. There's no path here. Falls down here. What is this way? Let's find out. Yeah, that just takes me back to where it was. I guess there's that path down that way, right? Down path right. So I think pathing-wise, it's like you gotta do something with this. There we go. That's gonna take us up. So we got a maze on our hands here. So these are going to get you to certain items, which I apparently don't have item space for, but whatever. Leads us back to where we were. many puzzles. There are Rattatas everywhere in this tower. Well, that's not gonna cut it. This is an area we've been. This is all the same. But... no, we're not going down. Find our path through this. Could use a repel, I guess, and it would make it faster, but we're just like attacking Rattatas, and they just like we're just taking out all these rats, right? And then they faint, and they're just like piles of Rattata everywhere in Tin Tower. Takes us back. There's piles of Rattata all over Tin Tower. Pretty sure this was just where we'd done stuff before, so I'm like, this is not the path. Well, there are stairs up, so maybe it is the path. Here we go, this is a big encounter.